Good evening. If you're asking if I'm doing okay, the answer is no. I am very tired. My shoulders are sore. I hung out with 4 different people in 4 different social circles, and that was cumbersome to me. And I just finished my haul video that I had planned for today to just realize that I never turned on the mic, so there was no audio for a whole 30 minutes. But we'll get through this. Today's plan was to go out and like return stuff to Target and Joann, or go to Joann and pick up buttons and then return something at Spirit Halloween. But I am just so peopled out. I need rest. It took me like 5 hours to get out of bed. I finished my editing for today's video that went out today, rather. And I was like, okay, well, I don't want to do anything for the rest of my life. I have a headache. I have a dehydration headache. And I know I was really close to being extremely overwhelmed yesterday because we went to HHN. I just wasn't having a good time. So we're going to go back into it. We're going to do this haul, and I'm going to keep the mic on. So we went to the Florida Mall yesterday. We had a really long day. We went out to Miniso, and then we went out to the Florida Mall just to check out a gacha place because my husband heard about it on TikTok, and he was like, oh, let's go check that out. It's be something to do, and it's in a mall, and I've been like on a Dead Mall series kick for a little bit. So he thought it would be really fun. The Florida Mall is not a dead mall. It is a tourist mall, so it will never be a dead mall, most likely. It does cater to a wide audience, unlike local malls where the audience is primarily like, it should be tweens and teenagers. I think right now a lot of malls that start dying off is because it's catering to the older generations. I did watch a video recently about tween fashion dying and tween just in general dying, and I think tween stuff, it's weird saying tween so much, like but that age range is a fairly new concept. I will say I think it's like late 50s, early 60s where tween age clothing outfits, whatever styles, maybe 40s, but like I think it really started getting popular in the 50s. That's when it started, and a lot of people are like, oh, there's nothing catering to those younger kids anymore. They're not getting their awkward phase anymore because they're just jumping straight into adult, which I do agree with. I do agree that they are jumping straight into it, as in like instead of starting when they're, I don't know, 16, they're starting when they're 12, and that is technically where the tween age stage starts. And because of that, they're losing the tween age range. And I think it's just that the marketing nowadays is a little bit different. I don't remember what other points I had. Every generation is told that we are trying to grow up too fast. And I honestly think that the reason why it's happening is because we are regressing back to like the early 1900s, where you're either wearing like frilly, lacy stuff or you're wearing adult clothes. And the most popular stuff right now is wearing the adult stuff, and like it's very beige. And I think that's what the issue is right now. There's not as much experimental like fashion right now. So anyways, that long rant. There was a Squishable in this mall. Squishable is really more known for like their like cutesy dark humor, not humor, but like more macabre stuff. It's not really macabre, it's like plague doctor stuff. But they're known for that. It's very pastel goth, and I would have loved it if I was still, I mean, I still love it. Like, I'm going to be real. I love it, but I just try not to buy that kind of stuff because I just don't have space in the house to buy more stuff. I already have enough collections going on. I don't need Squishables. Yeah, so they're really known for their pastel goth stuff. And because I didn't want to buy another stuffed animal for the house, I got a little enamel pin. He's so cute. He's got little glow in the dark enamel on it, and I'm very excited to wear him. He has some like really good little metal clasps on the back, so that's really great. I can like use them for other pins that I have. It's pretty secure, those things. And I think I'm gonna probably wear him as a beret. I love ghosts, obviously, and I love glow in the dark stuff, which I'm not wearing any glow in the dark stuff today. I love pastel goth stuff. I think this falls under the pastel goth range. So I think this is going to be very cute as a beret pin or a brooch. Next up, we went to Gotcha. We're pretty big fans of watching, oh, I don't remember his name, Sea Dog VA. I think that's Connor. We're pretty big fans of watching him do like the arcade challenges. I'm not good at it, but my husband is. He's really good at the claw machines. He won a couple prizes, but we still spent way too much money. The first prize that we got is going to be this Wobbuffet right here. Isn't he cute? Yeah, so we always end up getting Pokemon stuff at these claw machines, and it's because, like, I don't know, when you think of culture, like, I think nowadays nerd culture is pretty synonymous with Pokemon, as was back in the day with Star Wars. I think Star Wars, yeah, you can still say Star Wars and it's nerd culture, but like when you think of Pokemon, you think of a different set of nerd culture, if that makes sense. But anyways, yeah, we got Wobbuffet. He's gonna go on our Pokemon shelf. And then we also got this little magic pig thing. I'm thinking of making it like a crochet like wallet or handbag because like I was saying earlier, my shoulders hurt. I spent over 10 hours outside 2 days in a row and my shoulders are so sore because my backpack is so heavy. I pack way too much stuff because I always want to be prepared for like a situation just in case like I don't know, my legs are chafing or I need Dramamine because I get dizzy and sick all the time or like anything. I want to always be prepared because that's just the type of person I am. I always carry a bunch of like lipsticks on me, which I probably should stop doing that. I think I want to crochet a little clutch bag for myself and then just maybe clip him onto there because that would be really cute. And that way I can like have a little handle so I don't have to like make another one or like just I don't know. It's a thought. I'll get around to it whenever I get to around to it. Speaking of crochet, from the gotcha place, they gave us a huge bag. I just put all my crochet stuff in it. I don't think I'm out of the crochet hyperfixation. I am out of the business owning hyperfixation. I know that I like crochet and I want to keep on crocheting. I just don't want to make stuff for other people right now. I want to make stuff for me. And I feel like that's very selfish of me to say, especially since I bought all that yarn. And like, I don't know, it's just like I talked a little bit about this in my last video. I'm anxious. I'm scared that people aren't going to like what I like. The whole shipping process makes me really nervous. The whole like Etsy taking out so much money thing makes me really nervous. And like I feel like as an artist, I should start off more locally in general. Like I know I told myself when I first started my business that I was going to like sell only on my little Patreon thing. It's not Patreon, it's Ko-fi. I was only going to sell through there, but I was like, why would I do that when it's like it doesn't get that much traffic? So I might as well just open up my Etsy. And that makes me like really, really nervous. I would much rather have somebody in person touch it because I'm the same way when it comes to like my clothes. I hate ordering clothes online. Even shoes online, like that kind of makes me nervous. I'd much rather purchase in person so I can try it on and everything. And like I think I'm not in the minority with that because I'm not in the minority and because I'm really nervous about like how people will perceive me and my art. Like more people are less likely to be mean to me in my face. And like I don't think that my art's ugly and I don't think that other people think that my art's really ugly either. I don't know. I just think it's one of those like you need to be in person to buy fashion accessories like that. And I don't want to do the advertising. I don't want to do the extra like reels and shorts and whatever TikToks just so I can sell my product. I just want to go to a market and sell it and not have to worry about my online purchasing and my online shop rates. Like I think Bath and Bodies had this where they had like the door like how many people came into the door and purchased things. I don't want to be like that. So, that all being said, I am out of Etsy. I'm pulling out of Etsy. I don't want to do it. I'm over it. The hyperfixation is gone. So, if you want something of mine that I've made, which I don't think I've shown on here, and I've barely shown anything on TikTok, you'd have to come to a local shop or market in the Florida area. Next, we have this from Miniso in the Florida Mall. I saw her with a whole bunch of other penguins. She was the first one that caught my eye, obviously, because she's wearing a hanbok, and I'm half Korean, so I was like, okay, I have to have her. I love penguins. I love that this whole entire line of penguins had like cultural outfits on. So I don't know where I want to put her yet. I didn't. She was like $10, I think. I don't remember. But I was like, I need to stop spending money. Oh, I didn't realize this tag. It has the tag. It has like all the other ones that you can get. That's so cute. I don't know where to put her because I'd like to cuddle with her because she's so soft. I love her so much. But I also am nervous that the dogs are going to get to her. They haven't gotten to many of the stuffed animals on the bed yet, but if they do, that's where I'm worried about. So I might just I don't know where I'm going to put her. I'll figure it out somewhere. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but we ended up going to 2 Minisos. The first one we went to was next to a DMV. The bathroom was in the DMV, the only public restroom that was near us. So I had to go into the DMV and I was not dressed for the DMV. Like, it was definitely a humbling experience having to walk in there just to use the bathroom to leave. Yeah, so the first Miniso we went to, I'm glad we went there first because they had all their Cinnamoroll stuff, and we love Cinnamoroll in this household. So I'm going to start with the stuff that my husband bought. He bought this little nanophobia, no, nano block thing. Not nanophobia. He kind of like, we're both ADHD, so a lot of times we'll have to be doing something else while we're doing another task. One of his tasks is he's a RuneScape player, so he's like trying to 100% max out all of his stuff, and sometimes they're just really tedious ones. So whenever he's like in the middle of something, he'll like put a puzzle piece in just to get his brain like still keep it active, you know? And so I kind of joked around. I'm like, "You haven't finished your last puzzle and you bought another puzzle?" And he's like, "No, it's like Legos." And he's right. It is. So it's 130 pieces. Good luck to him, because the last one that he had, I tried to help him with it, but there was too much red on that. This is all white. Good luck. Next thing that he bought was this rug. It's very cute. I asked him why he bought it, because we just got some new shower rugs in for Halloween, because that's kind of the vibe I go for throughout the house. And he said, "I don't know." So it's underneath my sewing desk right now. And if he wants it back, then he'll have to take it. But I think it'd be really nice, like, to have a little plush area to put my feet on, because I always wear my Cinnacides, my little slippers around the house. But when I use the pedal for my sewing machine, I always take my slipper off. I don't think I'm the only one that does this. Sometimes it'd be nice to not have to find my slipper, because like I kick when I'm down there too. I don't know. I'm a moving person. I move all the time. So sometimes my slipper goes like behind me or something. It'd be nice to just have somewhere to lay my feet flat. So I'm gonna use it until he tells me, "Hey, I want it for something else." So next up are my Miniso orders, or my Miniso like purchases. I'm gonna start with the bulky ones. The first one I got is this little drawer set. It's a little Yume Kawaii kind of, and he's so cute. I've been needing like more organizational tools in the house, because I have a lot of junk. I want more shelves, but I don't want to put more holes in the wall. I don't want to damage these walls anymore, because there was one year during Halloween, I put lights up in the whole entire room to like give a little spooky lighting mood. The walls are burned because the lights burn through the paint. So I want to do more like stackable and movable, I guess. Portable, rather. Little trinket purchases things. So I'm going to use this one actually for like my brooches, and then for earrings, and then for necklaces. And yeah, that's going to start that little thing. I already have like a little Cinnamoroll area over there. It's just gonna fit in. I think this room is slowly turning into a Cinnamoroll room. Like, back there are all my stuffies, and then over here at my makeup area is like a couple makeup things, but more of like the figurine stuff. And like, I'm not mad about it, but I'm also like a little disappointed in myself, because I was trying to keep the house spooky, and that's definitely not spooky. So yeah, we're trying to slow down on our purchases. My husband and I, we kind of like made an agreement with ourselves to try and not buy any Cinnamoroll unless it's Halloween related. Unfortunately, none of these are Halloween related. However, they're Yume Kawaii, which is another aesthetic that I play with. And well, the rug he bought wasn't, but we're not going to talk about that. Because it's Yume Kawaii, it already fits in with some of my other Cinnamoroll stuff, because like most of my Cinnamoroll stuff also falls under the Yume Kawaii range. So I went with it. I am a fan of the little twin stars. However, like, I already started the Cinnamoroll thing before I really started getting into Yume Kawaii. So I don't want to start a new collection with them. I want to keep on going with what I have and just do that. So yeah, that said, on to the next. This little nightlight. Oh my goodness. So this nightlight is so cute. Like, I already have a nightlight for Cinnamoroll. It's like a little moon, and he's sleeping on it, and it's on a cloud and all that. It's very Yume Kawaii. This is also like kind of in the range of it, because like it's on a cloud and it has all the stars. It's all the pastel stars, and I'm so here for it. And like I don't know, I already have like the mood lighting in here, but it doesn't hurt to have more. I have so much mood lighting in this room, and I'm starting to really hate that light up there. And I'm really enjoying, like honestly, I'm enjoying doing these vlogs at night, even though like it's it's glaring in my eye. Maybe I could move this a little bit and be a little bit easier on. Oh my god, better, better. I've been having a lot of fun doing vlogs at night because like I'm getting better lighting using my ring light, and because it's more like direct for what I need, and then like having the mood lights around the room doesn't make me feel as alone, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm gonna put this somewhere in here. I don't know where. I need to make room. Oh, maybe I'll go in my computer room. Who knows? Next, we got little phone things. I bought this little phone grip thing. I will not stop using a phone grip. It's just part of my DNA at this point, I guess. I use it all the time to like lean my phone over, and I spin my phone anytime I'm like nervous. It's one of my anxious ticks, I guess. It's not a tick, but it's like one of my anxious things I do. Stim, I think that's a better word for it. My own pocket grip thing, whatever it's called, it has like wallet on it. I need this wallet for easy use of access for my wallet. My cards in here, my IDs in here, my passes are in here, and this one doesn't have the wallet attached to it. And I don't know if there's a way to like pull this off so I can switch it to this one. But if there is, I got to figure that out. I really, really want to switch over to this one. It's so cute. And like look at him. He's a little sailor in the ocean, and sailor outfits are like one of my big things. And like there's little stars around it too. And I was like, it's just so perfect. So I gotta figure it out. Maybe I'll buy a new like pocket back wallet, whatever it's called. And then I also got this little guy. Oh, let me turn him around. Look at him. He's so cute. So back in the day, phone charms were like super popular, and they're gaining popularity again, especially in the J fashion community and the K-pop community. I want to say, I think they're doing like photo cards on their little things. Not entirely sure, but I want to get back into it because I used to be a huge fan of the little phone chimes. I was like the only one in my school that would have it, and like I don't think anybody made fun of me for it, but like nobody really saw my phone anyways. I had a flip phone up until like 2011, and like the flat screen phones, none of them have like a place to put it. But like if you use a phone protector, which I have to, or my phone would break, it's already broken, but it's not the worst condition it has been. I can like figure out how to put it like near the top of my phone, like near where the mic is or like the speaker is. I think that's what it is. And then also it gives my hands free from the phone sometimes, and when I don't want to put it back in my backpack, or whenever I finally get around to making my clutch, because girl, my shoulders hurt. My age is aging right now. I can feel 32. Like it's pretty bad. Like everybody warns you how bad your body starts hurting in your 30s. I wasn't prepared. Like I honestly should probably take some Midol or something, but I also don't want to be dependent on like those kinds of medications just to feel like a functioning human. I'm very excited that I have this, and I'm going to put it on my phone soon. Last but not least, from Miniso next to the DMV, I got this little Cara Beauty in Astra. It's a roll-on glitter. It's really like it's in a nice little glass bottle. So whenever I'm done with it, I'll probably put like some kind of perfume spray or something. I don't know, some kind of oil that would be nice in there. I did try to put it on my hand, and like I can see it physically in my own eyes, but my camera is my phone, so you're not gonna be able to see it. It's pretty. I don't think I want to put it on my foundation. Like I think I just want to do like one of the like bare face if I'm going to go like to HHN after work or do something after work. I can just put it on my bare face and give it a little bit of a highlight. It's very, very pretty. It's like this kind of bluish white silver. Yeah, more silver than white. Like bluish silver, like iridescent glitter. And yeah, I don't want to get it mixed with my foundation, so I'm just going to put it on my bare face. It's really pretty. Oh, I forgot that I went to Box Lunch in the Florida Mall, and we were able to find the Pokemon card thing. I did a poll on the video that I recorded earlier that I had no audio for. So this is the original packaging I just kind of opened it at the bottom. And then here is the container it comes in. This is the 2024 one, which looks very similar to the 2022 one because I don't remember. I think I remember it being orange though. But this is something I collect every single year for Halloween. I collect the Pokemon cards, and it's only the Pokemon cards I get. And my local Target didn't have it, so seeing it at Box Lunch, I immediately had to get it. And then I signed up for the loyalty program so I could get 10% off. I think it was a little bit more expensive this year than it was last year. I don't remember. I paid like 18 something for it, and I think last year I paid 15 something, but I could be remembering wrong because I have terrible memory. Yeah, I got a bunch of cute Pokemon. I got a Pikachu in here as a holo. And I also, what's my favorite one? I got a Litwick. I got a lot of Pokemon. Oh yeah, the Okidogi. That one's so funny to me. Hold on, let me show it to you. Okidogi. It's one of my holos as well. And I've never heard of this Pokemon because I stopped playing Pokemon after like the last game, but before the expansion. And these are making me want to play again because they also have this Fezandipity. And I love the name of it. Like, it's a pretty Pokemon. And they also have Gourgeist. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon in here. Like, I got the normal ghost types. I think all of them are ghost type. Maybe there's like, I mean, except for Pikachu, of course. Unless he has a ghost type move. He has Growl and Pikabolt. So, no ghost type there. Also, I pulled a Chandelure. Okay, so like, none of the Pokemon cards in here are going to be like super rare. I don't know if there's like one that's most rare. I wanted to pull Umbreon because I always open 3 packages at a time because I kind of want to save the rest for the future whenever the value goes up. I was talking to my friend about this at HHN. A lot of people put money in stocks. I put money in collector's items because I remember being a kid. One of my favorite things, my favorite thing has been Pokemon for a long time. I used to go on dates and like if they couldn't answer me who the 151st Pokemon is, I would back out, which is like kind of elitist of me to be honest. But I met my husband through that way, so I think it worked out pretty well. Anyways, as a kid, I collected a bunch of Pokemon cards. I had a lot of first generation, first edition cards that are worth hundreds of dollars right now. And because I grew up in a really conservative family, there was a rumor that went around that Pikachu's tail stood for the devil. And because I was being a bad kid, I deserved to be punished because I'm ADHD and I was acting like an ADHD kid would. And I got punished. All my Pokemon cards were thrown away. I tried so hard to salvage all the Pokemon cards that I could, all the holographics I was able to salvage. And then, like, some of the first editions, I had to, like, pick and choose which ones I wanted to keep. I don't remember which ones I kept, but I kept some of my favorite ones. That doesn't matter anymore, though. When I saved them, I put them in a little box in my closet to hide from my parents. And because I put it over there, I forgot that it was back there. And after I got kicked out, I wasn't able to save that item because I was only trying to save like clothes. Unfortunately, don't have those cards anymore. This is helping me cure my childhood. I don't know how you call it, but it's like it makes me feel better that I can finally spend my own money on these Halloween cards. I will always collect these Halloween cards every single year. This is my second year buying the whole entire package. I don't think I'm ever going to buy a whole set extra, maybe if I make a bunch of money for some reason, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. This is my way to cure my childhood depression. So I'm eventually going to get like a Pokemon sleeve for like those card sleeves for these guys. I don't know what I'm going to do with the extras. I'm just going to keep a hold of them until the day comes where I need to like release my stocks or whatever. I'm probably still going to keep them until my death. Maybe I'll be buried with them. Who knows? Wouldn't that be fun to dig up? Yeah. Anyways, I don't remember. I was talking a little bit about Chandelure. I'm thinking I want to do a Gajinka of this. Gajinka's been something I've been kind of keeping up with. Like, it's something I discovered on Tumblr, I want to say, or back in the day, back in early YouTube days. I didn't find it through YouTube. I don't remember where I found it, but it's one of those like art forms where you like dress up as a Pokemon, and I've always wanted to do it, and I've never had the sewing ability to do it, but now I do. And I have some patterns that I'm going to show you, and I'll show you the first one that I want to link to Chandelure because I just think that I could absolutely do a Gajinka of it. So I talked a little bit in my last video about the patterns that I ordered, but I'll talk about them briefly again. So the first one I'm going to show you is this one, because this is the one I want to make a chandelier outfit out of. I think it'd be really pretty to like do a darker purple probably, or maybe like like a really dark purple that's almost black, and then underneath do like the lavender that is kind of showing right there, and then do some like maybe some like black throughout, and then making like I have another pattern here, give me 1 second, making one of these hats, because I always make a witch hat every single year. This year I started on like a crochet one, and then I got tired of it, so I never finished it. But making this hat, one of these hats, as like the flame, and then figuring something else out for the bottoms, probably an OG outfit, because I've been really into OG and I've never like properly made an outfit. I've made like an OG X 1940s outfit, and I thought it was really cute. Like I had somebody over at MegaCon gave me a little like charm saying that they liked my outfit. I wish I got to like get their Instagram or something, because that was really sweet, very nice of them, because like I don't know, it makes me feel better about my style. But yeah, I think that would be really cool. And MegaCon's coming up, so why not? 'Tis the season. Get it started early so I can get it knocked out and then try it on, make sure it works well for MegaCon. Because like honestly, I'm not like a reveal the outfit at MegaCon type person. I did once, I think, and I maybe not. No, I did not, because I'm not really a cosplayer, even though I would love to do a 1940s Hatsune Miku and a 1940s Rogue. I just realistically don't trust myself to do it properly because it involves wigs or hair coloring, and like I am scared to go too purple with this. Purple's going to negate the yellow, but if I do too much purple, then it's just going to be purple, and I can't afford to lose my job. I've been calling out too much, so I can't do that. Yeah, so I think the chandelier one would be like the perfect one to start with. If I have the energy, which I don't think I will, I'll start cutting out some fabric. Actually, I could just at least start cutting out the pattern. That would be a good start. Honestly, one of the worst parts of getting patterns is cutting the pattern. So I might actually do that tonight. Going on to the rest, I got this little pirate one. This is one I've been looking at for a while, but the issue is on the back, it has like little corset string thing, and I'm not really a fan of that, to be honest. But it would be nice to like build my skill with it and all that jazz. I've always been into like the military-esque stuff, and I kind of talked about that last video. It's not really military, it's like naval stuff. I've really been into naval stuff. So this one's going to be exciting to get to whenever I get to it. And last but not least, I got this clown one. I've been looking for a clown pattern for so long. This is thick. And because it's thick, I know there's going to be a lot of use out of it. For $3.99 too. Like, I got such a good deal. It was $7 shipping, which is kind of outrageous, but $4 for each pattern. Like, are you kidding me? $16. That's what I paid. And then plus tax and then shipping. So like, I think it was less than $30. I had to take advantage of it, especially since my Joann never carries anything, especially when there's like a $1.99 sale. They don't have it. So I plan on making this one at the bottom and then the jester hat right here. And I'm thinking, because every year I make a Halloween outfit, but it's usually like a Halloween 40 sailor outfit, I think it'd be good to change it up and then try making a clown outfit. I don't think I don't know, maybe I could wear it to HHN. I don't think it'd be comfortable, to be honest, so I probably won't. It would probably be a home outfit. I don't know. It's something that I have to think about. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. At the very least, it'd be a very comfortable, like, pajama set. So I'm probably going to have to buy fabric soon, especially because the chandelier one, like this one, that's not it. This one, I really want to have good fabric. It's calling for wool blends, brocade, gabardine, lightweight synthetic leather. I don't want to use wool. Brocade's really expensive. I don't know anything about gabardine. I don't even know how to say it. And I don't want to use lightweight. I don't want to use synthetic leather because that's just plastic at the end of the day. I definitely don't want to use cotton to make this, but I don't know what else I could use. I want something that drapes like wool, but like feels better than wool. So I'll have to do some research on that, and maybe I'll get back to y'all about that. But I'm going to start putting stuff away because this clutter is stressing me out. Plus my voice really hurts. I've been talking and yapping for an hour now because I had to do that whole twice. I'm in my bathroom right now. I got a little bit of a cleaning bug, so I already cleaned some of this, but I changed out my little freshener thing, And I put Cinnamoroll right here. Can you focus, please? There you go. Look how cute he is. This is the second light setting. It has 3 settings that you just like. Well, no, it's not gonna work. So, it has 3 little light settings, and then I'm starting to clean all my gauges, and I just finished my cleaning my bleach stuff. But yeah, I'm in the cleaning mode. So thanks. So we have a speaker in our bathroom to help us shower because sometimes we need a little bit of sound to shower. So I think it's called like shadow play or body doubling. It's called body doubling just because like we need a little bit of sound to help us get it through, like get through some tasks. And honestly, with my little night light over here, oh, where is it? Right over there. And then my little other light, also a night light over here, it kind of feels like a party. I'm partying well because I have like a dance mix on right now. It's caramel dancing that's playing right now. So like I'm having fun. Thanks for body doubling with me. Okay, I don't know how they made this mix, but now we're listening to Buzzkill. Somebody's watching me. They did a cover of it, and like it's a pretty fire cover. Good on Spotify for knowing what I want when I want dance. I want like dark dance. I want nerdy dance. This is great. Okay, Mr. Kitty's next. All right. I need to get back into making another music video. I don't know when I want to do it because like my phone is so full of memories right now, and I am in the middle of trying to do like a scare zone short reel TikTok. So I don't know the next one I'm going to do, but I also don't know the subject of the next one. But honestly, at this point, I just want to share all the music I'm listening to. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that. Okay, so now I'm listening to a song. It's Fun Tonight, I think, called by Macros 8299, something like that. They're literally using Yoshi as a sample. And I love when artists do stuff like that. It's so silly, but it can also like it shows their personality in it and like some of their favorite characters that they grew up playing video games of. I love that. Please keep on doing that, please. Okay, and this is gonna sound silly, but I think they're specifically using the Smash Bros. Yoshi sample, but I might just be a little bit nostalgic because it kind of sounds like the echo that the Smash Bros. Yoshi uses. Not sure though. I just finished wiping my mirror in here and it reminded me because I did participate in the window wipe challenge or the mirror wipe challenge. And like, how many trends in 2020 happened because of pure boredom? People were like doing chores and they're like, oh, this would be cute. Nowadays, like, TikTok's so boring. Like, everything's about politics or everything's about like how much YouTube drama you can produce right off the bat, how much TikTok drama you can produce right off the bat. And like, it's kind of sad to see the demise of TikTok. A lot of it's TikTok shop too, which like I do agree having like a easier place to sell your products if you're a small business owner. But the issue is a lot of times you're just getting drop shippers. Anyways, I just had a sad thought about 2020, a little bit of a, oh, what a time. All right, it's not much of a difference, but it feels cleaner. I cleaned the mirror, I organized that area, but I'm not ready to finish cleaning. So I think I will be going over to the sewing room and I'm going to go finish cleaning over there. Oh, well, maybe not finish, but start cleaning over there again. All right, so for the most part, I've cleared up the upper area right there so I can start redecorating it because I want it to be spooky. I loved it being spooky. I loved having it on this wall right behind my sewing table. So this is going to get some more decor. Over here, I moved all the berets and hats because that's where the berets and hats were originally. I kind of reorganized this area. It still doesn't show all of my fabrics, but it is what it is. Like, I have this pile over here that I'll get around to organizing, but this pile is stuff that I'm currently working on. I also have over here another pile of stuff I'm currently working on, but these were for like my shop, which I am not doing anymore, so I might just fold them and make something else out of them. I have this area that's still kind of spooky. I try to keep it kind of spooky in this room, but it's kind of hard, but Cinnamoroll wall is going to stay there for right now. So this is going to be the way it is for now, just for Halloween. I might reorganize after I get all settled back in. I don't feel like it's exactly what I'm going for or what I want. Also, that water is now brown, so probably a little bit of mold in there, but whatever. Yeah, this is cute for now. I'll change it up later. So my Target started putting out their Halloween stuff, and they put out their candy first and foremost. That's the most important part for me. And they have a variety pack of these Nerds gummy clusters. And Nerds gummy clusters are so good. The texture of it and then the sourness of it, like it's the best candy. I don't care what anybody says. It's the best candy. I was going to try to save it for Halloween for the kids that come by. I don't think it's going to make it to Halloween. I have skipped a day of eating one package, but honestly, like these, like I tried to get the big packages, and the big packages never make it past like 2 days. This is going to help me with portion sizing. So I guess that's a plus. But yeah, they're in Target right now. Halloween flavor. I've had this box of like, I guess, lipstick for a really long time, and I just haven't had the willpower to just throw it away because it was my first time acquiring so much lipstick and makeup, because my parents used to have like a little shop, and in their shop they sold like hair products and makeup, and they never gave me anything until like they closed it down. And I feel like some of this I might still be able to use as like blush, but at the end of the day it's all expired, and I need to get rid of it and use this as an organizational tool because I have it. I don't know what I want to use for it, but I have it and I need to use it, so I need to throw it away. And you guys are going to be my accountability partners for that. So here it goes. We're going to throw this away. Goodbye. Thank you. You haven't really done much service for me as lipsticks because I haven't opened most of you, but you need to go. So I did get rid of all of them, but I was a little bit sad because there were a couple Pat McGraths in there back when like the lip trios used to be like really cheap in the checkout aisle at Sephora. Kind of sad that I got rid of those. I almost feel like I should keep the casing, but I don't know what I would do with the casing. But I did swatch some of them to memorialize them, but now I'm like, I'm disgusted with the lip gloss that's right there, so I need to go wash that off. But I did get rid of them. Got to figure out. Oh, I did have some sequins in here, so like those sequins came from the Pat McGrath Labs lip trio. So I'm gonna keep those sequins just in case I plan on sewing with them. I'm gonna put them in a little baggie so that they're not loose anymore. And then I also salvaged these pearls. I don't remember where I got these pearls. I think they were part of a dress that I got at Ross. It was like a 1960s-esque mod dress. I think I recently put that in my donate pile. I'm going to keep these just in case I can repurpose them, because pearls, I mean, I could use them like on a dress. So I'm going to keep these. So I went over to the laundry room because I need to get my dustpan, and I noticed how messy it was over there. My husband did recently clean, but I was like, I can help with that. So I ended up cleaning up that room for a little bit, and now I'm starting to like get to the end of my cleaning thing. I just got to sweep up in here. I almost forgot to sweep because I did do the laundry. Well, I didn't do the laundry. I thought about it, but I was like, no. And then I found something that I was missing for a little bit, so that's great. Yeah, so all I gotta do now is finish sweeping up in here and then move everything back to its place. Mostly all my tasks that I need to finish, like the fabric I need for my coworkers, a shirt, and other like whips, I guess. Move them into like an organized pile. And then I'm done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clock out and say goodbye. Thanks for holding me accountable. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.